Thank you so much, Saranya, for inviting us to join this amazing international seminar. We are really so appreciative that you've brought together so many people who are fighting in many different ways to end the taking of children from their mothers and families. And we're looking forward to seeing the film. I'm a low-income single mother and former welfare recipient, campaigning as part of the global women's strike to get our unwaged caregiving work as mothers and other family caregivers valued and supported with the income we need and deserve. Give Us Back Our Children was formed in 2006 in response to so many mothers fighting to get their children back who contacted our Crossroads Women's Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. As Carolyn mentioned, we work under the principle of collective self-help, strategizing together on cases, supporting each other in court, pressing lawyers to fight for justice, and to address the root causes. The movement to end child poverty, to end child removal due to poverty is growing across the US on the city, state, and national level. In California, a state law known as the Camlogger Bill would prohibit family courts from separating a child from his or her family solely because of poverty. On the national level, Congresswoman Gwen Moore from Wisconsin introduced the Poverty is Not Child Neglect Act, which she hopes she will reintroduce this year, banning federal funds from being used to separate children from their parents solely due to poverty. Here in Philadelphia, a city council special committee on child separations was fought for and won by mothers who had had their children taken away, one of the highest rates of removal in the country. The special committee made a number of recommendations which we strongly support and are pressing to get implemented, including neglect should be removed from the state law defining child abuse and should no longer be subject to Child Protective Services investigations. Any family condition that can be remedied through the provision of concrete help, including but not limited to direct cash assistance, food, housing, assistance, and or childcare, shall not be cause for a Child Protective Services investigation. We would add that concrete helps need to be provided now. Poverty, along with racism, sexism, and other discriminations, is the main driver of child removals, and cash assistance and other concrete help is the main remedy. Over 50% of Black children in the US will experience a child welfare investigation before their 18th birthday, and nearly 10% of Black children will be removed from their parents and placed into foster care, both double the rate of white children. Mothers and other primary caregivers are calling for money in our hands, as others have said, including reinstating and increasing benefits that have proven effective in reducing poverty. And we want to flag up in particular the reintroduction of a bill in the US Congress last week, a historic bill, again by Congresswoman Gwen Moore, which went to DC to support, that says the definition of work must include unwaged mothers, other family caregivers, and higher education students, making them eligible for the earned income tax credit for the first time. To us, this is huge. Oops, there we go. Mothers are already working, yet we are treated like beggars at the gate, and children are treated as if they're undeserving of their mother's protection and nurturing. Unpaid care work contributes 1.5 trillion to the US economy. There are 53 million unpaid family caregivers in the US, and women do 2/3 of the world's work for 5% of the income. We need a society where caring is central and are part of a growing movement worldwide, calling for a guaranteed care income for all caring for people and the land. And we thank you again for this moving and inspiring, all the moving and inspiring testimonies here today.